How are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome to the party. I have a really cool project tonight. I hope my vision turns out, y'all. I'm really hoping. I love this one. I think it's going to be great. So let us attempt to get into it here. Okay. Keyword is pumpkin. You can comment at any time right here on this post and get the link to get all the stuff that I'm using. Okay. Including the cutouts that I have. Now, these cutouts do go with the transfer. And if you're not in my cutout group, make sure that you join it. It's called PV Home Decor and More on Facebook here. Okay. I do post all of my cutouts on there. I haven't shared this one. I literally just created it on my Etsy, but this is the pumpkin. So it's actually, there's two options here. Okay, this is the transfer. I've got a cutout for all of this, but I am going to use tonight 3 pumpkins. Okay. Hi, Callie. Hey, Donna. Hi, Gwen. How are you, ladies? Welcome. All right. So the other thing that I did is in the link I set up, I put on the chalk link. Okay. Sorry. I'm like getting ahead of myself here because I'm excited. I'm spraying this with water, by the way. I used palette packs, okay, because I'm using a lot of paste colors tonight, and it's expensive to buy the jars. Now, if you want to buy jars, great. I would love for you to buy the jars, okay, if you don't have them already. Or you can avoid buying the paste entirely. I put the paste on there also, though, so that you can get the color of the month, which is called Cozy. It is a shimmer rust, and I think you're going to love it. Hi, Bev. How are you? All right, so I'm going to just paint these. This first color is camel. Okay, sorry, that was upside down. This is camel. All right. Just painted it 1 layer. No biggie. Second one we're going to do vanilla. Love this color. This is one of the new ones that just came out. I don't think I even need water. Hopefully. I might. Now this one I'm going to probably do a couple coats. Just so that I get a good coverage. Now, I could avoid doing a couple coats and just let it be. I might just do that. We'll see. Okay? I don't know. I'm indecisive. So, it's been a busy week. It's only Tuesday, I think. Maybe it's Monday. I don't know what day it is. It's Monday. Y'all, it's been already, okay, it feels like I've been going through this week, like, just for a long time. It's Monday, okay? Hi, thank you for sprinkling, Gwen. I sure appreciate that. Now, don't put your pumpkins as close as I did, because you might get paint on them from the other one, and then it's not going to be great, okay? Hi, Stephanie. How are you? This is Papaya. Again, another foam brush. It's brand new. I don't know that I need water on this one. I used water with my camel because my camel jar is nearing the end of its life. And I wanted to be sure that I got a good, smooth paint job out of it. These other ones are basically brand new jars. Alright. So if you haven't gotten the new colors, which one of them is vanilla, the other one is espresso, and then we also have shimmer forest, which is a shimmer green, y'all, so pretty. If you haven't seen those yet, I haven't used espresso yet, but I did use the shimmer forest, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, love? Hi, Margie, welcome. You know, the more I see this one that I painted with vanilla, I'm thinking I want to just leave it, because we're going to use the transfer over this, okay? This is the pumpkin. We're not going to use the whole transfer. We're just going to use the pumpkins. I've got a whole thing happening here. Hey, Sandra. How are ya? I have a vision. I've got a bunch of stuff everywhere on my desk right now. Just pray for me that this works out, okay? Alright. So, y'all, my wedding is less than 5 weeks away. Can you believe it? I cannot, okay? It's coming up fast. September seemed like a really long time away, and now it's August, so, and it's already, what, the 6th of August? Oh my goodness. Y'all. I don't know. It's going by so quick. It's going to be here and gone before I know it. Now, I'm going to just clean up my desk, y'all. This glass mat is amazing. I can paint right on it, and look, this is a baby wipe. It's not even chemicals, okay? Clean it up, throw it away. If you want the link to the glass mat, comment the keyword and get it from my Amazon, okay? I do make a couple cents off that, but you'll love this glass mat. Seriously, it's amazing. All right, the other thing I want to do is, this is the palette sign, and you know what? I didn't even include it in the link, and I don't know why I didn't. But let me remedy that really quick. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know. I was not thinking this through, obviously. So let me put the palette sign on the link and update it. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, it's been crazy around here. Okay? My job is like running me ragged. I've been getting up at 6 a.m. every day to do this meeting every single day. And it's a lot. Okay. All right, Gwen. I updated it. I might have to send you the update with the palette sign. Okay, so this is the palette sign, and I did have a little bit of camel on here, but obviously my camel has dried already. So I'm going to just dab a little bit. I'm not even getting a lot, okay? I don't want to cover this, okay? I just want to kind of, I don't want this to be bright white. I feel like it's too clean for what we're doing here, okay? And we could even take some of the hints of the other colors that we're using, like the papaya for one, and add a little bit of that if you wanted to. You could get a baby wipe even and use that to kind of distress. I like doing that, or these little foam brushes, because I can kind of smudge it and get that to blend a little bit. Oh, goodness. See, I went a little overboard here, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay? This is going to be great. Alright. Literally just whatever you want to do. Make it a wood grain looking thing. Okay? Or don't. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Either way, that's the perfect part about this whole project, is that whatever you want to do works. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to let that dry right over here for now. I'm going to come back to my pumpkins, which again, I didn't paint this 2 layers, okay? It's just one. That's vanilla. That's my camel. And then we have papaya, okay? Now, I do have multiple colors here going on. Alright, so this is Dune, Copper, and Nominee. And there's a method to my madness. I do want to... Y'all, I just popped my fingernail off, so don't look at it. That's what happens whenever you have press-ons occasionally. And you get a little bit too hyped, okay? We're going to wax. And you're not going to look at my fingernail that just flew across the room. I'll hopefully find it. If not, I probably need to switch them out anyways. They're super grown out. And it's a miracle that I haven't popped off another one, honestly, before now. Alright. So tell me, any of you still have summer plans yet? It's literally the beginning of August. Y'all, school's starting. What is happening? Hi, Joanne. I'm a little bit crazed right now, okay? Have to admit, things are happening. I'm busy all day, every day. I feel like I'm losing it, but it's fine. Okay, we're going to fuzz really well. Hi, Kathy. How are you? And we're going to go in on the camel the camel pumpkin first, okay? Now, here, I gotta do this because I'm sticking it to my glass mat before I can, like, get it onto the pumpkin, so that's making me crazy. Alright, crazier than I already am. I'm admittedly a little scatterbrained, but it's fine. It's fine, I'm telling you. Alright, so push that down really well. We're going to start with Nominee on this camel. Y'all, look how pretty that is. It just settles like that. And it's absolutely stunning, okay? It's like liquid gold, okay? Now, right onto our camel background. Now, the great thing about this pumpkin is that it's going to keep a little bit of that background color, and then the front color is going to pop, okay? It's going to pop, and you're going to love it. We're also going to have to clean this transfer too in between since we're using different colors. So I have my little dish mat here ready to go. All right. Let's make sure that we're good. Let's pull this thing up. Oh, yeah. That is perfection. Okay, you can see the gold shining. Now, set that right there. And close this up so it doesn't dry. All right. And then I want to clean this, so let me get my dish mat over here. I've got my water. This is just plain water. Spray it right on. It's almost empty, but that's okay. And a board eraser, okay? That's all you need. No chemicals, nothing to it, okay? Literally as simple as that. And make sure that you get all of your paste out of the transfer, okay? Out of the silk screen. And then dry it. Oh, let's do this. Dry it on the microfiber side to make sure that your stick comes all the way back, and it just is better. Okay? And then we can refuzz it, because we do want to refuzz. Now, we're going to go for our papaya one. Let me turn this. And with the papaya, we're going to use copper. Y'all see a pattern here? It's going to be pretty. These colors are perfect fall colors, I think. This is copper. Steadily one of my favorites. That and Nominee are both great colors. There we go. And let us wipe that off and close up our paste. I love it. It's perfection. Okay? It's perfect. I'm going to move this because I'm afraid I'm going to knock that off of there with my, like, whatever I'm doing here. So, I think I told y'all this, but we started getting HelloFresh again a couple weeks ago. I don't know if y'all know what this is. It's a food service where they send you all of the ingredients to make a meal, okay? For like 2, 3, even 4 people. You can do anywhere from 3 to 6 nights a week, as many nights as you want. Pretty reasonably priced for So we've been doing, I think, 3 or 4 meals, and it's like $70 a week, which is cheaper than groceries, and it's a full meal. All the ingredients come with it, besides like salt and pepper or butter, if those are required, or like oil or something. You should check it out if you struggle, because I struggle, okay? And Chris and I order out way too much. It's super expensive to do that, and just dumb, okay? This is the vanilla pumpkin that I didn't paint super well, but that's okay, because most of that's going to get covered. Alright, let's see. This is Dune. So yeah, I might have a problem with this Dune, maybe. It's questionable. Let's see. Oh, it might be okay. I think my Dune has seen better days. But I need to hurry. Goodness gracious, this is thick and dried up. And of course, my multi-tool is dirty. So, anywho, yeah, so that's what we've been doing. I made dinner tonight. Best meatballs and just some potato, like, wedges. Y'all, the prep time was, like, maybe 5 minutes. I used, like, 4 dishes to make it. And it was so good. 30 minutes in the oven. And no messy kitchen. Look how good that looks. Even though my paste was a little bit dry, that is questionable paste. It'll be my painting Dune now. And then I'm going to just stick this over here. I'll wash it after my live is over. Let us transfer all of this stuff over here. And make sure everything is good and dry, okay? Especially this Dune one, because that paste was super thick, okay? And the shimmer paste is going to take a little bit longer to dry, so make sure that you take that into account whenever you're making this whole thing, okay? And the shimmer will, if you touch it while it's wet, it'll leave fingerprints. So make sure it's fully dry before you start touching it. Alright. Now, we have all of our pumpkins. We have our little palette sign. Sorry, I was trying to think of the word of what the surface is, but it's a palette sign. Alright, we have that. And here's what I was thinking, okay? I also have these little, what are these tumbling tower blocks? I have 3 of them here. And I want to make some stacking pumpkins. Okay? Just like that. But I don't want them to be like, I want them to look like they have a little bit of depth, I guess is the right word. So I figured that I could use the tower things to add a little bit of depth to them. Okay? Alright, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this first one, and of course my hot glue gun is out. Why would it not be? Let's see. Here we go. Alright, and then I'm going to just take this block and glue it there. Glue this one here. And I'm gluing this one up on its side. Okay? Right there. And then I'll space my pumpkins out to where they stack. And they're glued to the tumbling tower pieces, okay? And like that. And then this one, I can glue it to the tower and to that pumpkin, I think. Yeah. Huh, that works perfect. Y'all, that is cute so far, I think. Alright, so now I also, Dollar Tree for the win, okay? If you don't have a Dollar Tree near you, go on the hunt for one, especially a Dollar Tree Plus. I didn't have one whenever we lived in Tennessee, and it was crummy not being near one. I am near one now, and it's amazing. So every time I go in there, I'm in trouble. Okay, it's a danger zone. I can't be helped. There's no one here that is going to stop me. Okay, Chris just encourages my behavior, and that, I don't know. That's on him. Okay. So, I have this moss, too, from the floral department of Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to, I ripped off a little bit more than what I really needed. Put that down at the bottom, just for a little something extra, okay? The great thing about this palette sign is it has a lip on the back, okay, right here, that you can use to hang it from. Now, don't look at my nail. It's all broken and gross. All right. Okay, there we go. Now, I have some floral stuff here. This little pick, I got it at Home Depot. I mean, Home Depot. My goodness. I got it at Hoblob. Who knows when? I don't know when it came from, but I'm pretty sure they still have them. Because I saw a girl creating with it just the other day. So I'm going to just take my wire cutters and I'm going to cut off this end, hopefully. Right there. I maybe shouldn't have cut it so short, but I'm going to just use a little bit of glue right there to kind of hold that, okay? Hopefully it's going to hold. Now, if you haven't signed up for notifications with me, I'm not sure what you're waiting on, but you can comment !notify right here in the comments to get a notification message on Messenger whenever I go live, okay? And that way you can stay up to date. Usually it's the same time. I try to do every day, but y'all, I'm terrible, okay? And none of that stuck, so that's good. There, it's starting to stick now. Alright, you know, my job has gotten the better of me. Planning this wedding has taken a lot, too, because I'm having to do fittings and dinners and... Hi, Laura! How are you? Get together with the people. Being in town with all my family, too, has been amazing, but I end up getting pulled into stuff all the time. And I am not able to be live when I probably should be. Okay, so we're going to layer this. Now, this thing is out of hand. Can I bend it? Maybe. I don't know what is up with this, but it's like unruly here, okay? Whatever that is, it's, I don't know, some kind of raffia. Okay, now, I'm going to take this first part, and get that glued on over here on this side. Now, I would have liked to go across on it, but I didn't want to make this too big, like too much at the top, and this pick is really long. So I figured that I could go up and down and get a similar effect with less overdramatic, you know, with a less overdramatic look, okay? Now, I'm going to have to use a lot of glue to hold this thing in place. You could probably use like a staple gun if you wanted. I jammed mine up the other day whenever I was using it on that rustic round, so I need to figure out what's wrong with it now. But just hold that in place until it dries, okay? And then I have some raffia that we're going to use to cover up this end down here. Let's not let that be so crazy. And you could probably like glue all the way up that thing. I don't know. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, now, the only thing that's not fine is messing with raffia is a nightmare, okay? And I know I'm going to regret this. I can feel it already, regret. But we're going to just go for it, and it's fine. Thank God it's already rolled up, though, so it's not like, it doesn't have to be a giant nightmare. It's going to be. Hopefully you can hold it all together. Okay. Let me see if I can, I don't know if I can tie this in a bow or not, but we're going to find out. I was trying to make a fake bow with it. I might be better off doing that. I think I might be. Or even like doing that and then just cutting the ends and having it be like, no, that's fine. Alright. And then, yeah, I've got raffia all over me. So just bear with me. I'm going to take one piece and try to tie this around and see if I can't secure it. I've got lots of regrets in my life, and this is one of them already. Alright, there. There we go. Alright. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, I don't think. But now I'm going to just take that and I'm going to attach it. Ooh, goodness. Alright. Thanks, Amy. Happy you're able to join me. Alright, we're getting somewhere here. It's probably too much raffia. Who cares? It's fine. If you don't like raffia, don't be like me, okay? Using it or whatever. I do like it. It's just, it's on my lap. I'm going to be itchy. It's fine. I do at least have my blanket here, so I'm kind of covering my legs for the most part. Okay, and then I also, from Dollar Tree, have a little thing of buttons that they had at the front, like totally randomly. They had buttons up at the front, like by the checkouts one day, and I'm like, buttons, and they're all different shapes and sizes and colors, and some of them are dark, some of them are not. So I should have gone with like a quarter of this amount of raffia, so just keep that in mind if you're going to do this project. But whatever, it's fine. And then what I want to do is I'm going to just add some glue on the sides so that this thing doesn't come apart, because I feel like the minute I pick it up, it's going to just fall off. But maybe it's not. So look how cute this turned out. I think that's pretty excellent. a fun little fall project for us with our pumpkins. Look how good it looks. Let me know if you love it. And make sure that you comment pumpkin. Isn't it cute? To get all the stuff to make this, okay? I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.